We still doing this?
Yeah, we are.
It's crazy.
We've been talking for like 15 minutes.
About serious shit that you guys have to pay monthly to hear.
Or, I don't know, maybe one day we'll just fucking say what we...
Could you imagine if we said all the things we talked about before and after during?
Maybe we'd get more 1-star reviews.
Some of y'all ears are burning, aren't they?
Yeah, are your palms itchy?
Yeah, y'all sweating?
Yeah, we're talking about you.
This episode today is brought to you by this wine that you brought. Mm-hmm. You like it?
It's all right.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's only okay. But we're spoiled. I'm spoiled.
You got wine, I got wine, I got a phone case.
Yeah, it's a nice phone case.
And some Drano.
I saw that. I was really hoping you'd pour that into the wine glass instead.
I thought about it, but I didn't want to
yeah. What's wrong with your drain?
People...
Pubes?
People stuff their pubes down in there.
Yeah.
They come over.
They're like, oh, is this the pube room?
Yeah. I don't have a powder room.
No, it's the pube room.
Man. What if, like... Okay, so I have no mental health issues. I am a great friend. This is hypothetical, by the way. I'm a great friend.
Yeah.
There's really, like... Not one thing. Like, there's people that are so concerned about how perfect I am that they're like, what's his thing?
Yeah.
And I just have a pube room.
They're like, it's like I'm searching for the fault.
The fault.
The flaw. Because he's great. He's caring.
Handsome.
He's tall. He takes care of his dog. Am I describing me or you?
Yeah.
But anyway. And then it's like, don't go down to the basement. It's my pube room.
Well, that's like
I mean, basically it is.
American Psycho. Like the original American Psycho. The handsome guy. What's his name?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's doing those his routine in the morning.
Yeah.
And he's just peeling off that chemical peel.
Yeah. And then he just kills.
And then he just, yeah.
I didn't understand that movie though, but let's not get sidetracked. We're getting a lot of emails about how we don't stay to one subject at a time.
Oh, tons of them.
Sweden,
you need to convert that to Google Translate to English because I can't read it.
Yeah.
But I know that's what you're saying. You're like, you
how
know,
do people in Sweden talk?
that's
shrimp
low.
on the
It's that's Austria, dude.
Yeah, you know.
But that's what our podcast is. It's chaos. We know this.
I think we.
This is our brand. So it's like when you search through podcasts, there's sectors, right? There's comedy, there's drama, there's crime, and then we're at the very, very, very bottom. And then there's family, Christian values, and then below us is chaos.
Chaos would be the category, or that little emoji where he's putting his hands up, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you get what you
Fucking
get.
hate that emoji.
I know. It's like the fucking monocle guy.
I hate
and
that
that
one,
one. I really hate emojis. I just overall, it's convey what you're thinking and use words. But then I'm just gonna use the radical and then the yep.
Yeah, I fucking hate emojis too, but I use them sometimes. I like the drilling one. That one's cool.
It's like, what do you want to do later? And you're just like, oh.
Yeah, wanna take too many Xanax. Dude, let's just review every single emoji this whole episode.
Okay, bring it up.
It's trash.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, hey, I used, I took all my branches to the road, if you wanted to know.
I thought you were going to fucking ask me to help, and I was like, fuck.
No. That's, dude, I hate friends like that.
That ask for help?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so annoying.
And my dad was so are you sure you don't want me to help? And I'm like, nope.
I was like, great, he's going to rope me into it.
Yeah. It was I got this handsome, strong, Dad, you're recovering from hernia surgeries.
He doesn't give a shit.
No, he doesn't.
You could have been
he's smoking his Camel Blues. He's like, fuck it.
Does he still smoke cigarettes?
Fuck yeah, he does. Idiot.
So tan.
He is. He's a very tan boy.
So nice. He's like, nice to meet you. Well, we met.
And then he says it again.
Yeah, he's like, hey, it's nice to meet you. All right, I get it. You don't remember. Mr. Jones. It's like that,
that song?
No.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones and me.
Yeah.
That one.
I love that song. Have you ever seen that music video?
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. He's just bopping in the living room.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, yeah, and
Like,
he's got dreadlocks.
yeah. Is he white?
90s. Yeah, he's white.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It's 90s. It doesn't count. No, dude, the 90s were like Wild West for cultural appropriation.
Yeah. That's just the pube room.
It's like you got something banging in the pube
They're
room.
making sweaters down there.
Little like furry raccoons.
Gotta love it. What you been up to, dude? I haven't seen you since Sunday. We went to Savage's. We had wings. He got some mozzarella sticks. I got some hummus and pita, and we shared.
Yeah, we shared it all.
That last beer I had was horrible.
Yeah, my first beer was horrible.
Yeah.
I'm still not a huge fan of beer, man.
No, it makes you itchy and sweaty.
You know me.
I do.
Yeah, it does. But it just makes me feel so bloated. Like on the way home, I was just like almost like that. Like not throwing up, but just like, ugh. Like every bump you'd hit, I'd be like, I'm gonna, and then just some gas would come out. Which way?
It would have been fine.
Hey, your birthday's coming up.
When?
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
I got rid of Facebook.
Fuck off.
When is
tomorrow,
it?
Don't forget.
Is it really tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
June 10th.
Is it tomorrow?
Swear to God.
Is it really?
You want to see my ID?
Yeah. I don't know when your
It's
birthday.
over there.
Okay,
June
is it
10th.
tomorrow?
I swear to God.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
27th.
I didn't forget.
You did.
No, I know it's coming up.
coming
But I like I said, Facebook's just like birthday reminders.
That's like you're taking a test.
No, honestly,
No.
no. Listen, let me finish. My first thought is when I got rid of all of them, I'm like, I know Brandon's birthday's coming up, but I won't know what day, so I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and ask him. Is it really tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Saying you remembered is like taking a test, and somebody's like, "What year did the Civil War start?" And you're like, "Somewhere in the 1800s," and they're like, 1826.
Yeah,
you're like, "I knew it." See, I knew. It's like, no, you still get an F, dude. I don't know, but you're gonna get me.
Our nose pierced,
That's still
and then
Christmas.
a tattoo, and
Dude, my dad still owes me from my 17th birthday. He was like, it was just a note, and it was like, you can paint your room. Dad, I still haven't painted my room. It's been 10 years. It was purple because it was my sister's old room.
yeah, 3 years ago for my birthday, my dad was like, "We'll take you to a restaurant of your choice. You just gotta let me know when."
You still haven't let him know?
Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry. Sorry.
It's fine.
Nah, he's done so many good things for me. It's like that, you know?
Yeah, I walk in his backyard Sunday, and I see his dad fucking working hard. I mean,
He is.
he's over there cutting and pulling and
I'm just
chopping.
standing there.
And you're standing there with your hands on your hips like, hey, over there, you missed a spot.
But I just finished mowing. Like the entire yard.
It's a very small yard, guys. It's like so small. I don't know. I'm not shitting.
But you timed it well. And then, yeah.
And I hate it, dude, because I call him. I hate calling him.
But I know it's you now because you're the only one that calls more than once. So that gets through.
You don't have my number saved?
No, I have my phone on silent. Or remember? And it's like, yeah, no. I mean, I could.
But you know.
But I don't. But you're the only one that knows that rule. Because if...
Oh, you got called twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he, if I call, because I get a little excited sometimes when that bipolar's on the opposite spectrum.
Yeah, when you're manic.
When I'm manic, I'm just like, calling, making jokes, and he answers his phone, yeah. And I'm like, hey, dude, wouldn't it be crazy if I came and picked you up and took you out to lunch and then took you home? And he's like, yeah, it sounds good. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Like, I can't get like.
But we had a great time.
Oh, it was so fun.
We had a great time.
I got to pick the music until he was like, let me pick a song.
And it was good. Dude, that one song, that one that was like, we were just now leaving Savages, and you're like, this song's great because I didn't know who it was. You know that one?
Nope.
We'll play it again after this. It was so fun.
Was it
And I even said like, dude, this beat is bumping.
Who sang it? What the fuck? Fucking Absol.
Yeah, dude.
Terrorist Threats.
Fuck yeah. So good.
He goes, Dear Barack, I know you're just a puppet, but I'm giving you props. You're lying to the public like it ain't nothing, and I just love it. I hope it don't stop. I seen an image of Hitler in the pictures when the Twin Towers dropped. Mm-hmm. Dude, he's so good. Feel my pain, going insane. I can't get food because the EBT cards. Something, dude. It's great. It's great. You guys should check it out.
Yeah.
I didn't write it. Yeah, I've shown you some good music over the years.
Same though, right?
So yeah, so good.
Have I shown you more? Dude, when we were jamming the Wonder Years, I was like,
you showed me the Wonder
fucking
Years,
crying a little
which
bit.
is one of my favorite one of my favorite bands. You showed me Neck Deep.
Mm-hmm.
You've showed me Andrew Jackson Jihad. You've shown me. Did you show me some the Front Bottoms? Those are 4 of my favorite bands, and you showed me all of them. I showed you Blink-182.
Yeah, because I didn't really give a shit about them, but I like them.
You only care because I care.
Yeah,
And that means a lot.
That should mean a lot,
Dude, when there's somebody like somebody in your life, and you're like, this means a lot to me, and they're like, that's trash. Like what the fuck?
I know.
Like, I don't like Thrice, but I love them because you
go on.
I love them because
Remember, you were so mad that like you didn't go to that concert, and that just like resonates more now because you don't like them. And
Yeah, but I like
wanted,
you guys.
I know, but you just wanted to spend time, and that means like fucking man.
cry, dude. And I
Fuck.
still didn't get to go.
You would have hated it.
Yeah, because you'd been driving back to Elwood. Like, why the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was screaming, and it was like so icy out, and Mike's just like, "I'm sorry." It's like, why did I do this?
That was your fault.
100%. Where you going?
It's hot. Turn it down a little bit. Obie, I'll walk you later, bub. Shut up.
Yeah, dude, I've been walking the dogs a lot. Finch should be coming up soon.
Yeah, they're gonna get fat.
No, they're not. They're still going on
You're
walks.
not gonna walk them.
You don't think?
Not nearly as much, obviously.
True. I'm still walking when I get home. It's the whole timing thing of like me getting ready. It's like, great, now I have to plan an extra half hour to get ready.
You already take so long.
I was here on time though.
You did so good today.
You know what? Through Gas City, I hit every green light. That never happens. I would have been late.
You also go the speed limit, like a pansy.
You know, life's worth living.
That's debatable.
Says the guy that just like fucking bought a motorcycle.
Yeah, hey, he bought a motorcycle. It's a '77 Honda.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember.
Dude, it's fucking sick. I love it. Can't wait to ride it.
Yeah. He won't break the law and ride without a license. Not even around the block. You know how?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You've ever rode one?
No, but I know how. Like I've ridden like my alley, dude.
I've done a flight simulator. Doesn't mean I know how to fucking fly.
I've ridden
airplane.
I've ridden. Go fly a kite. You
Yeah,
fuck.
fucking. So you've ridden the moped, and you think that?
No. I've never ridden a moped.
Never.
Uh-uh.
Why is it like a Tonka toy?
It's a
for you?
liquor sickle.
Dude, just because somebody drives a moped doesn't mean they have a DUI.
No, true. Not anymore because you have to have a license to ride a moped. Like before, you didn't. So
Dude,
that
they
was
would
that
just
was deep. Dude, you could just fucking. It was wild.
13-year-old kids
I
out
know,
here?
dude. I remember in high school, all the cool kids had mopeds. Like parents that had like money to drop like $2,800 on a fucking moped that they're gonna stop riding in a year.
All the cool kids I wanted to be friends with had mopeds, and they'd all like.
It'd be
meet
like
up at
a
the park.
moped gang.
Dude, they'd be in a gang together, and they'd be like one time I was invited, and they were like, "Brand, you want to meet us down here?" And I was like, "Yeah."
And you
I was
brought your Huffy?
And there's like this whole episode of like me throughout the day trying to find a moped, and I'm going through all these crazy activities with my other friends trying to get mopeds, and then we didn't get mopeds.
It's probably hard to get a moped. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, we tried to steal a couple of them, and then. Yeah, but they all had fucking mopeds.
Dude, those kids. It's funny now when I think about it. A lot of them are in jail now that had mopeds, and I would like to say that that's probably the reason why. Yeah, dude, like you're 14, you're cruising on a fucking red, beautiful moped, going 40. You're like, I'm just gonna go. People riding to school in junior high on mopeds. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like riding my fucking like Trek.
Huffy.
Not a
Or
Trek.
Trek.
I had a
Okay,
Trek.
sorry.
I didn't have a Huffy.
Those parents, the parents that bought their 14-year-old kids mopeds, emotionally neglected them.
Yeah, because they're like, I'm not gonna love you. the way you need.
Yeah, so here's a moped.
Yeah.
And a PlayStation. And like,
You'll never have to work until you get out of high school.
yeah. That would have been great. I didn't have to work.
Yeah, I did.
I had a job, I didn't have to.
I did. Dad was like, "You're 16. It's time to fucking." And he
I had free school
and he
lunch.
took half.
He took half?
Yeah, dude. He's like, "You're living here."
Was this China?
It's just yeah. No, he didn't take half. I'm just fucking with you.
Good. I didn't have anything I had to buy, dude. Like,
I had a car loan when I was like 16. He had to like co-sign it. He's like, "This will build your credit." And I was late so many times it fucked both of our credits up. Because you don't know, like at that
No.
age, you have no fucking idea. He's like, "Oh, you're late again. My credit score dropped." I'm like, "Why'd you co-sign a loan?"
yeah, silly. Or make sure I pay it.
Yeah, and then he's like, "You want hot dogs? I dare you to open the button."
Dude. I wish I would have brought that up. Anybody got any? You guys want to go for a hot dog? He would not. He wouldn't have got it.
No, I would have brought it up.
Or if I like brought,
And like maybe like after a bourbon or so, I guess you're feeling a little bit more loosey goosey, and I'm just like, "Hey, Dad, remember the time I fucked this up and you like kicked me out of your house?"
what if
I was like 14.
What if I walked up that Sunday afternoon and all I had was one hot dog,
What?
and I'm just like, "Hey, Mr. Jones," and I tore it apart.
You just see his eyes start twitching,
He
and his like
explodes.
very red face.
He explodes.
That'd be a way to go. Be like, "My best friend killed my dad with a hot dog bun."
I'd read that headline.
I would too.
I'd be like, "I'm clicking on that."
Like, yeah, but
People are like, "What?"
local man dies because of broken hot dog bun.
That's an Onion article.
So call him up.
A lot of these people are like, "What the fuck are they talking about hot dog bun?" Well, you should listen to every episode.
Yeah, then you would get these like really obscure tales of fate that we had.
Yep. You got any new tattoos?
No, my next appointment's in July, so I'll let you know then.
What day?
21st.
See, you wouldn't even be able to go to Washington anyway.
Yeah, what if?
Nope.
Because that's when you were gonna go.
Yeah, that's the day that
It just
it had to have been.
Mackenzie, why don't you want me to come out? I know you're gonna listen to this. Why don't you want me to come out as well?
Oh, now she's gonna know.
That we had
Yeah.
this talk.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I told her.
Yeah,
and
he
it really was.
Yeah, be like, "Oh yeah, I told Peyton." He took it really well.
I mean, I broke it down.
You did.
I was nervous about telling you. I was like, "Oh, wait."
And I brought it up.
I was gonna wait for dessert.
I brought it
When
up.
we going
yeah.
out west?
Yeah. I was like, "Hey, so when do you want to leave?"
The funny thing is, she really did. Was she's the one that was like, "Don't bring him," and I was like, "Hey, that's my best friend," and she was like, "Don't you dare bring him," and I was like, "Mackenzie, that's really mean."
Yeah, I know. Because she's going to be like, you guys are just going to be all over each other, smacking each other's asses and like pumping each other up. And then I'm just going to be here, be like, "Oh, this is where you're staying," and not getting any like sort of like validation. And be like, "Hey, Mackenzie, you can go do whatever you want. Me and Brandon are going to go like hike and then make out and then come back and then probably eat really good seafood because you're out on the fucking coast."
She really did. She was like, "Next time, bring him," and I was like, "Okay," and then I was like, "Well, it's gonna be like November, and I'm gonna get on Instagram and see like a picture of you two." I'm just like, "Hey,
No, there's no hard feelings.
none," because your face is saying different.
Always have a little dreamy. No, there's none. I want you to have fun. I want her to have fun. If that means that it doesn't involve me, then I'll take it.
It's not that.
Yeah, it is. Just say yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You'd be a distraction. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Cheers to never fitting in.
Hey, it is what it is.
That's what it is. Don't hit me with that. I hear it is what it is.
Listen,
all the time.
Can we plan something right now? Where do you want to go? Where have you always wanted to go?
Austin.
I'm down.
That took you a really long time. And a lot of like, you kind of were like, I could see the math equation in your head.
Well, I was like,
You're just like click, click, clack, clack, clacking.
when you said Austin, I was like, okay, Cowboy San Francisco.
Dude, you're so right. What the fuck? It is Cowboy San Francisco.
So that's what that face was.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm definitely down.
Yeah, me too. Dude, we're gonna buy like $400 cowboy boots, and then we're gonna blow all of our money on like, what's the Texas beer that's like, it's like PBR, but only like pretentious hipsters out of Austin drink it. What is that called?
Michelob.
No.
Is it?
Doesn't.
Oh, Stella.
Shut the fuck up. I'll think of it. Don't worry. We'll get back to this
You
point.
want to move back to it?
Yeah, we'll loop back to
I'm
it.
taking the shirt off.
Please?
It's fucking hot.
It's distracting. You're distracting me. I can't believe that you're just like, oh, you were going to wait to tell me. That's the best part.
I don't even think I was going to tell you.
You were just going to go?
Just go.
Fuck, dude.
Just like you.
Just like me when?
I don't know. Fucking Bourbon Trail. Fucking.
That wasn't my idea.
I don't care whose idea it was.
This was your idea.
I even
this,
invited
this
you.
came out. I know.
I was like, hey, you
this
wanna go?
came out of your own mouth, and you're like, Mackenzie wants us both to go. And at first, I was just like, that's kind of weird. Not because I wouldn't go, but I'm honored and flattered. But then to have that just like rescinded, not a week later.
She was more bummed than you were when I was like, Peyton's not coming. And I was like, okay, I'm letting everybody down. Great.
Wait, so this was your idea, not hers?
All right, so check it.
No, so just tell me the whole story.
Can I tell you the story?
Just tell me the
So,
whole thing. I
I'm
need
here-
to know. I need to know every detail, or I will not go to sleep tonight.
Okay, so I was just, when we're sitting here and we're talking about we need to take a trip. And I was like, dude, let's, Mackenzie was like, we should come out to Seattle. There was no like definite anything. It was just talk. So I'm regurgitating the talk, like, hey man, we should go out to fucking Seattle. And then,
you weren't expecting me to be like, yeah, this sounds great.
And then, and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna go.
So did you buy a ticket already?
Yeah. And then I was like, well,
Whoops. Whoops.
well, once it became real, I was like, well, I just, sorry, dude. Like,
What? It's all right, dude. I'm
dude,
just fucking with
stop.
you. I'm just fucking
You're
with
making me sad.
you. No, you're not. You're not sad.
You want to go to Austin?
No, not
I'll
anymore.
fucking book a flight right now.
do
for both
it. Bring
of
it
us.
up. We're
Hey,
going.
Jamie,
Pull that up. No, Austin would be dope.
what's in Austin that you like? Good food?
Good food.
Okay.
Yeah. Anywhere out west would be dope. I think Denver would be cool too.
I go back to Denver. I'd go to
Seattle would
Vegas.
be great.
I'd go to Vegas with you.
I wouldn't go to Vegas. Well, yeah. What am I going to do in Vegas? Boppity boopity. Yeah. With what money?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
With what money?
You're so rich. And if you're not, then you really need
You need some help.
you need some help.
Fine.
What's your mortgage?
$530.
And you make $80,000 a year.
I don't make. Why do you keep inflating those numbers every time you bring that up? It was 30,000, then it was 50,000, then it was 80,000, and what? Next time we're gonna talk about this, it's gonna be 100. You think I'm making 100K? Think I'm making 80K?
Roughly. But I'm a little dramatic.
Oh,
It's by nature.
me too.
Have you filled that up again, or are you just slow?
No, I filled it up again.
Okay.
Here.
Give me to get that.
Yeah. We're going ham tonight,
I would love a ham and cheese sandwich.
dude. Right? With
Like
some
the
like
thick
with
ham.
yeah,
Not
and
that
then like
bullshit.
none of that butt egg, that like 80% salt solution, and you're just like fucking flopping it against your face.
Yeah, I've been there.
Every day. Fucking that like 50-cent pack. You're like, what? One pack is gonna be a sandwich? Fuck that shit.
Idiots, liars.
Yeah, okay, get thick cut ham.
Thick.
Or you could go like the deli ham and get it shaved super thin. I love that shit too.
I fucks with that.
Yeah, and then some Kraft singles, some mayo. Oh, baby.
No, I need Gouda.
All right.
I'm bougie. I'm bougie for my Gouda.
I like Gouda.
I love Gouda.
I get it.
I like Munster.
Munster.
I like Swiss.
What other cheeses do you like?
I like Pepper Jack. I like Colby Jack.
Do you like cottage?
I do like cottage cheese.
Mm.
I like
Do you put anything in it?
lots of pepper.
Really?
I don't do pineapple or pineapple or whatever.
You don't do pineapple? You don't do peaches? Dude, peaches
No.
and fucking
Can I see that? Dude, this shit's trash.
dude, fucking peaches and
Cream.
and cottage cheese are like the fucking best.
My stepmom used to do that. And I'd be like, what are you doing? That's dairy and fruit. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like,
Sometimes, now that I like tomato, I'll put tomato in it. Used to not like tomato. That was a weird time.
that's weird.
Right? Did you just like your taste buds change?
No, I didn't.
I can't wait till
I hit it one time.
I can't wait till mushrooms I start liking them because that'll just.
You don't like mushrooms yet?
No, dude. No.
That's
I don't mind them if they're so minced up that I can't tell that they're mushrooms. It's a texture thing. It's not a flavor.
You like
thing.
onion.
I fucking love onion, bro.
Gross. Give that back. You didn't even.
You-
why'd
you-
take it away from me.
It's just comfort, you know.
They have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
We're Jewel boys.
I don't jewel.
No.
You really don't like mushroom?
No, I like morels. Fuck, but that's only because it's fried in butter. You know, like lightly floured. But you don't like onion?
Only if it's so diced up that I can't tell it's in there.
See,
As mushrooms.
we're the
But
same.
onion's gross and mushrooms are good, so I don't understand.
Okay, I get your point.
That whole logic.
I know, right?
People live with that
I
logic
know,
all
right?
the time. God.
It's like, oh, you hurt me, but I'm not hurt.
Yeah, okay, great. Dude, I want to figure out how to get rid of all emotions.
It's like that fucking.
Is that heroin?
Yeah. I don't think the trade-off's that great though.
It's cheap, from what I have heard.
I don't know, heroin. I don't like downers. So like, I guess if I were going like cheap drug, like crafted drug, meth would be man.
Yeah, but then you're gonna claw your face off. Or is that just a stereotype?
Who needs to look at this?
Me.
Nobody else.
So handsome.
Thanks, man.
Shut up, dude. Your self-deprecation's getting on my nerves. Because you're so handsome. I don't get it. Everybody thinks so. Let's do a tally.
All right, tally it up.
Well, we got 2 here.
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever.
That's 1-0, I guess.
Hey, go over to the globe.
And pick out a spot.
Just
So my number one place would be Paris.
I'd go to Paris with you.
I gotta get my passport.
I have mine.
I'm so happy for you.
You should get it.
I will.
That was like my first thing.
Dude, no. Okay, so you get a motorcycle and we'll do across the United States tour.
Can you get that much time off work?
No, but we'll make it work.
We'll just talk about it like everything else.
Yeah, so we'll talk about podcasts for 8 months, but then we did it. And then you brought up, hey, you want to go out west? And we're not going to do it. That's your fault.
I told you, let's drop our lives, sell our houses, and leave.
I know. We could...
You're going to be like 45 and so mad.
regretting it. Like my hairline's so receded by this point.
Me too, dude. I'm on my way.
Yeah,
I'm tired of people saying that, dude. If you look at a picture of me 10 years ago, it's straight. It's this. All of this is gone in the last 10 years. So 10 years from now, I'm going to be a fucking avatar.
Start taking like finasteride.
Nah, I don't care.
You
I
don't-
think I could pull off being bald.
Fuck
With
yeah,
the
you
facial
could.
hair?
Oh yeah.
I think I could do it.
Handsome. Your facial hair is peak, dude. It's
Dude,
so
and I'll
good.
be the dad with the hat like this.
Yeah.
Bald,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah. And then you start drinking Michelob Ultras and
I drink them now anyway for my calorie count, my carbs intake. He's looking around like I just hit him with like.
you did. You hit me with the
somebody's
meme. You hit me with the meme. It's like the throat punch.
Don't get punched in the throat. It hurts.
I've never been punched in the face.
I kind of like it.
I've never been punched in the face.
You've never been punched in the face.
Never been punched in the face.
It's-
Do you want to punch me in the face later?
No, because you're not gonna like it.
No, I know, but I need to know, right? It's
I
like,
couldn't hit
it's
you if
like,
I
dude,
wanted
it's like that. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could.
I'd feel so
Here,
bad.
let me message Mackenzie, and then you can. Hey, what up, boo? Like, oh, here we go. We're socking them up.
That's a good joke because my friends do stuff like that.
I know, right? It's like, and now it's just right up, like,
Boom.
so
Trigger.
quick. So quick.
That's fun. I like that. I couldn't hit you.
Yeah, you could.
I couldn't.
I could hit you.
You fucking bitch.
No, I couldn't hit you. But I feel like it's like that part in Fight Club,
You
right?
need to get punched in the face.
I do. Because I need to know that I don't want to experience this. And
It's really not
you
that
could
bad.
kill me though.
I think you've got.
But I want you to punch me in the eye.
It's crazy to me that
I want you to punch me in the eye because I want a big old shiner because I want to live with it for a little bit.
It does feel good.
I don't want my nose.
No,
punched.
dude.
I want an eye or we'll set up the mats down in your pube room and I want you to clip me on the chin and I want you to
That's a
knock.
knockout point.
I know.
Okay, I was gonna say here and behind the ear.
That's why I want the mats because I'm top heavy.
It's much better to be knocked out than to be punched in the face. Like, because when you get knocked out, you don't know you got knocked out. So all it is like the pain afterwards. But when you get punched in the face hard and you don't get knocked out,
Yeah, but there's also and you're strong and you know how to punch and do a bunch of other things when it comes to like things like that.
Keep going.
I don't want you to break my orbital. I don't want like some bones.
I'm
floating in
not
my face.
hitting you. We can go start a fight though in Muncie or something.
Okay,
I'd love that.
dude, just go to Be Here Now and just but I feel like we could take everyone to Be Here Now. We're just holding them up.
Fucking beating the shit out of them. I'd love that. Dude. Do you know who Tyler Childers is?
Yeah.
He was at Be Here Now last weekend.
What?
Just not even like playing a set. Just went in there and was drinking and had his guitar and just started playing songs.
What?
I'm so mad.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! That's fucking dope.
It's so dope. He's one of my favorite. He's
Dude,
like
he's amazing.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
Yeah, he was on Rogan.
Was he?
Yeah, he's on an.
I need to listen to that one.
Yeah, he's an entire
He's
episode.
he's like I have like 3.
No, wait, not Tyler Childers.
You're saying it's Sturgill Simpson.
Sturgill.
He's
But they're
great, too.
they're like
both great.
pals.
Those are my only 2 country musicians that I enjoy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I was thinking Sturgill. No, but still.
Still.
Yeah. Both are great.
Like a little feathered Indian. It's a great song. But listen, I'm not going to hit you. I think we should go find somebody to hit you. And then we'll just hit them.
Yeah, be like, okay.
Dude,
like,
you getting mad. You getting like 10 people asking for a drink at once mad.
Mm-hmm.
You'd fuck me up.
Yeah. No. Because I don't have the technique. I might just like bull rush you, right?
That's honestly like...
And then,
That's
like,
half
when
the
I get
battle.
you on the ground, like, this is what I fantasize. Not about you personally. But I do fantasize about me getting you on the ground, but not in that way.
Yeah.
But, dude, I want to, like, thumb someone's eyes out. Just, like, press in. And then as they start getting... This is fucked up. But as they start, like, freaking out, pull my thumbs out, and just start... That's, like... Right? That's not good.
Security.
Because look at these meat paws,
Dude,
dude.
you'd fuck somebody
Like,
up, dude. Oh
just
my...
like-
you'd break my whole face! Oh my god.
Good crack.
Dude, we need to get that aggression out.
I know.
Let's
I was
get
thinking
you
about getting a
boxing.
bag. I was thinking about getting a bag.
Let's just get you into a little boxing.
I think I'd be a great boxer.
You'd be a great boxer.
But like, who's gonna hit me? And you get like,
Yeah, ooh, put him up.
yeah, that'd be my style. No, I've never been hit in the face, and I'm thinking I could be a boxer.
You
What
could.
the fuck's wrong with me?
Dude, you just take these 2 limbs,
Yeah.
and you throw them at somebody's face or
Okay.
body or wherever you want them to go.
Like, I want to like fucking like
I will say this.
kidney with my left because they're like, oh, he's a southpaw, and I'm just like doing body shots, right? And then I do a quick right.
So
Like,
you know the terminology.
I know.
You are a southpaw, aren't you?
Fuck it, dude, you've seen me throw.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a lefty.
yeah, but
But my dominant hand, like my
Fuck 'em
my
up.
haymaker is my left.
god damn it.
Just like do quick. My right hand's quick because I can throw a frisbee.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
just
all
like
working
so I'm just
out.
like pop, and they're like, oh, he's righty, and then I just
Dude, I would much rather, 100 times rather be punched in the face than punched in the body. Like if you get somebody in a kidney, it's you like will collapse.
Yeah.
You will fold. I've been sparring and I took a kidney shot, and no joke, if that would have been in real life, I would die. Cause you can't recover from that, dude. Your whole body.
it's like it just like sees
It's the worst pain I've ever been in my life, and I've been through a lot of emotional pain. No, dude, pour it in there, dude. That's you, dude. How much was that bottle?
17. Pretty good for 17.
I mean, it's all right.
You know?
Cheap for
It's
your
like
blood.
20. Yeah, it's like 21, but it was on sale. That's a good. I like this one. Like as a daily drinker. That makes it sound like I'm a drunk.
I try not to drink every day. Sunday, I was going to bed Sunday. I was like, I didn't drink today. And I was proud of myself. And I was
You're
like,
like,
oh, shit.
We only had what 3 beers though.
3 beers, yeah. I'm not like worried about a problem. I get home and I'm bored and I'm lonely. And I'm like, if I don't have any weed, I should go get a bottle of something. And then I'm like, but it's really just to kill time until I go to work again.
Hello, AA. No, I've never had the problem of like going home and feeling like I need to have something to drink. I've never had that, and I usually drink if you're around, or if I have guests, and then that we usually can do it in a way that like I'm not drinking the majority. But the times that I do drink at home, like dude, I can't like I haven't been drunk in so long, and I still like it. I bought a bottle of Angels a couple weeks ago. It's almost gone, but that's only from 2 days of drinking. I drank half one day, and I'm just like, ugh.
The night we drank, the last podcast we did, I came home and threw up.
And I was just like,
But I also smoked half a joint, and I was fine. I was honestly fine until I did that, and then I was like, oh, everything sucks.
yeah, I now see, I can't imagine if I let's say if like you and I split a blunt, right, and I drank this, I'd be so fucked. But then not from this, but it would just be compounding the.
You want it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You gotta stay the night.
Don't worry, I walk the dogs.
Oh shit.
I just gotta get home in time to feed them. So.
It's almost like dirty talk. Like, for you to say you've already walked the dogs, like I know I got more time.
Yeah, right. Like I did it right before.
Dude, Tyler Childers was at fucking be here now.
That's crazy.
And he's Tilo said there was like 6 people around.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, cool, I'm just gonna play
Play a little set. Fuck.
What was he doing here?
I don't know.
It was like a Saturday night. He's like, I ain't got no tour.
Maybe it's just like, because there's been no concerts anywhere. And I'm sure like right now would be a really great time for people to just go around and it's like the story of like Chappelle just popping up to like an open mic and being like the last one and people leaving like, hold on.
Dude. Oh, I don't even like... I truly would not want fame. Like, I know I'd eat that shit up for a small amount of time, and then I'd be so fucking over it. Like, I can already picture it. But the only reason I want to be famous, and let's just say musician, just for the sake of like a pop-up. Like, just to walk in to a small fucking bar in, like, Gas City, Indiana,
and just fucking kill it.
and just be like, what's up? And then they're like, please play a song. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Or comedian.
But comedian, yeah, it's the same thing. It's like you're literally maybe without even the intent of going on. Because like all the comedians that we follow, I mean, they're just such huge fans of comedy and it's an art, and so they're gonna go out and see. Right? It's just like going to a
100%.
concert, It's like you appreciate it. And you walk in and they're like, holy shit.
What?
Yeah, like you want a set, and then you're like, yeah.
Do you want to have a little debate depending on the side you take?
Yeah.
I think it is, from a completely uneducated standpoint,
Okay.
I think it is much harder to make it as a comedian than it is a musician.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. That's a really
Nobody talk like that's not something that
okay. So
debated.
because like I think the first thing someone would say would be apples to oranges, right? No, because they're man.
both on stage. They're both very vulnerable. They're both a very like unique skill. The reason I
You
say
can't.
that,
You can. I could grab that guitar and you could record me right now and post it, and people would take enjoyment out of it. Me doing a set without any interaction with the crowd, can't do that.
no, you can't. And I thought about during quarantine. I thought about like posting like little like 3-minute sets, and I saw friends that I do open mics with in Indy. I saw them do that, and it was so awkward. And like I love the thought behind it, but I was like, dude, that's like does not work. You can't.
I would say that like being a stand-up comedian, the only like you need the crowd, you need the audience. Like that's the only way that works. And then if you want it, I mean, yeah, because that's like that's the perfect analogy. I could take your guitar, you could record me playing a song, post it, and it wouldn't be weird in that sense.
Thing.
And then I could record you doing a set, and people would just be like, they would still might like it, but like in the overall sense, you need what you would need more than what I would need playing the guitar.
I need feedback.
You need that instant feedback.
I need instant feedback, or I don't know where it landed. Because
because you don't know. Because in your head it might. Because I think it's interesting when like comedians come up with like a bit, right? And they might think that this is where the punch is going to hit, but it doesn't hit there. It hits somewhere else,
or it doesn't hit at all.
Yeah, or it doesn't hit at all. But let's just say in the sense of that it does hit, but just at a different spot. Mm-hmm. Then they have to rework the joke to make that be more of the focal point. And with a song, like I guess you could compare it to be if you write an entire album.
Song goes where?
But there's gonna be an idea that some songs are gonna be better than the others in a like a total audience viewpoint.
Yep.
There's gonna be certain songs that people just gravitate towards. But if you ask the musician or if you ask the artist what your favorite song on the album is, it's just like they're all serving a purpose. It's all like I can't pick a favorite because I wrote all of them. You know what I mean?
Yep. And what I've only done stand up for a year, and I haven't done it in the last fucking 6 months now.
Right.
So I did stand up for 6 months. But like my viewpoint on it, and every musician, not every musician, but the majority of musicians and the majority of comedians that make it, how do I word this? I think location has so much to do with it. Location and luck. Because I've seen some open micers, dude, that will steal the fucking show. Mm-hmm. And I've seen little fucking bands where I'm like, dude, this is one of the best bands I've ever seen in my life. Maybe it's like the desire to make it, or like,
I think there's a lot of factors. I think location is a huge one.
Location and luck, dude. Like finding somebody to invest in you. Like, I mean, getting signed or.
I will say, just from my own personal bit, I've played music now for close to 17 years. And I feel like I've been funny my entire life. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know for a fact that if I went on stage that I would do what I think in my head would be funny. Because I know what makes me laugh. And I know, like, I have a certain style that I think would be okay. Because I've played music in front of people in that sort of sense. Like, I played music in front of 100 people. And so nervous, but I got through it. And I think I'm talented in the sense that I put 17 years into it.
Yeah.
And in that sort of mindset. But I think I'm just more naturally gifted at
making people laugh
than I am at playing music.
And
if that makes sense.
As far as like,
but I don't know what going in front of 50 people or 100 people telling jokes that I've come up with. And not knowing, it's the same thing. It's like not knowing when the build is, or reading the room. I've never done that, but I feel like I could.
You definitely could.
I could.
You definitely could.
But I'm not knocking it in the sense that there's the same amount of effort and work that goes into stand-up than it goes into the same thing as writing songs.
That's such a good point because
I'm not taking it like
No.
it's a lesser of the two, or because I'm just that aware of it. You got to hone your craft,
And
regardless of what you do.
I think being a comedian is a lot more vulnerable than being a musician.
Yeah, because you're still there's vulnerability in both. Because
Yes,
for one thing,
definitely.
you're performing in both. You're creating something in both. That the beautiful thing about both that intertwine so well is you can write a song that doesn't exist in this world, and
it's yours.
it's yours. You put it out there. Same thing with your jokes and how you make people feel. That doesn't exist in the world until you do it. There's people that have laughed at your jokes.
That makes me feel good.
No, it's crazy, right? Like,
yeah, it really is.
there's people that have laughed at your own unique jokes that they would not have ever experienced without you going on stage.
That's fucking.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
I like that.
Because I've written songs. I've never posted any of my songs, so I don't know if anybody's gonna ever hear that part of me. But you have created jokes that people wouldn't they heard in a genuine. I mean, you were the genesis of it. Without you, that joke doesn't exist. Now maybe there's variations of jokes.
Yeah.
There's variations of songs, but in that one unique moment, you created something that had never been created before.
Dude,
Isn't that crazy?
I love it.
Isn't that crazy? I think about that. That's a big.
That's a different perspective, 100%. Yeah,
Because that's what
That's about my mom.
She burned the cigarettes out on my arm. No, it's the same thing when I my favorite thing now when I play music is that now that it's nice out, I'll go on my porch in my bedroom and I'll just play, and it just it sounds. After playing for 17 years, you know that there's certain just acoustics that just sound good, like rooms. That's most bathrooms sound great. You play in the bathroom, it just sounds good. That patio sounds fucking
good.
amazing. And I'll just there, and I'm in the dark, and it's late, and I'm just playing something that doesn't exist in the world. And now I'm not recording it, but it's just for my own personal satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
It's and I'll just ad-lib shit, and I'm not even looking for things that sound good in a sense of so polished, you know what I mean? I'll just create I'll do chord progressions, and I'll come up with a quick stanza, a verse, and it'll just be that didn't exist in this world until I just did that. Now, did anybody else hear it? No. Is it recorded? No. But I know that it's now out there in a sense.
That's something, yeah.
Yeah, and that's something.
Yep.
And that's the same thing with doing jokes, man. It's there's a lot of similarities, but there's a lot of differences. And I think it's easier. I'll agree with you. It's easier to become a musician than it is to become a stand-up comedian. I agree with that.
Okay.
Because I'm on the other end of the side, and I've never been on stage saying something that is a joke. Because but there's so many similarities that blurs the line.
Yeah.
It really does, because you're passionate in your almost your convictions of what you're saying. Same with music. Or I hope to be that you're passionate about it, because without the passion part, I don't it's so
hard.
It's so easy to see. I hate hearing things that just seem phony, and even if it's something that I don't like, I love the genuine feeling of that they're passionate about what they're feeling. And it's there's a really great line in the movie The Wedding Singer. It's when he talks about writing a song, and he all he wants to do is write a song and have that person be oh, I know what that person was feeling. It's that.
Yeah.
And it's with a joke, you're just it's because so many comedians are so not damaged, quote unquote, but man, they've been through some shit.
Most
comedians have been put through some shit, and they've been able, and I would say it's like a defense mechanism to the point where they've made it to where the trauma that they've gone through, they've turned it for them into something funny that they can project out that allows people to laugh and feel what they're feeling at the same time. Because like I've been to like some stand-up shows, and you just get lost in the crowd of laughing, and you just feel so good. You feel good. And I think that's baseline what comedians are going for, is an outlet for them, also making them feel good. Because that's what it is. It's like you're laughing, you're just like...
also with music, but I think it's an escape for everybody. I mean, with comedy and music.
Oh, yeah, it is, for sure.
I think when you sit down to watch a special or you go to a live show, regardless of if you're watching a concert, watching a music video, or going to a concert, and I think that's most entertainment in general, but especially with comedy and music, like, you're there for an escape. Like, yeah, it's your favorite band or whatever, or your favorite comedian or whatever, but
you're in that moment, you're not thinking about anything else.
And like the direct point is entertainment, but I feel like, yeah, like that's your focus. You're not worried about your phone. You're not worried about anything else. But what I have found hard in the short time I've done it is being genuine. Like, I can sit here with you and think Cowboy San Francisco, but there's no way I could be witty like that on stage. And I've never felt genuine on stage. I've never once felt like I'm doing anything other than just getting through this.
Really?
Never. And I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like I'm sitting here talking with you, telling jokes when I'm telling jokes in front of a microphone. I feel nervous. I feel scared. I feel all these different feelings that takes away from me being able to deliver it the way I've set out to deliver it. And I felt like the last couple times I did it, I thought I was making progress, and then all this shit hit and haven't been able to do it. But they should be opening up soon. I haven't wrote a joke in a long time. Like that joke I told you Sunday, it was like, and I didn't even write that.
Dude, that was so funny.
I was thinking that.
Oh my God.
I was thinking that on my way to you because I was legit nervous about meeting your dad. And and
can you just say that joke again? Because
I don't know if I can. Hold on.
Because you delivered it so well, as like, it was almost to the point where, because we were driving to Muncie at this point, and you just said it, and it was, I was
the
like,
punchline was you weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
right.
All right.
Because it was like
I
never thought I knew that I was gay until I was nervous of meeting my best friend's dad, and then I'll let you say it because
the first time I ever thought I might be gay was when I was heading to my best friend's house and I was going to meet his dad for the first time, and it's a tie between that and the first time we fucked.
Oh yeah, because you build up to that first point, and I'm like, that's funny in itself, because just like the whole idea of like, you knew that we were going to be outside and like working, and because I told you it's like, and my dad's here, and you're like, okay, so you're thinking about that, and then you kind of waited a second, you're like, and it's a time between that and the first time we fucked. Like, those are the two things that make me think that I might be gay,
because it was like. The first time I ever thought I was gay was the first time I was heading to meet my best friend's dad for the first time, like I was meeting my girlfriend's dad for the first time. It's tied between that and the first time we fucked.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work on that joke, and then like I'm going to lead into, now guys, I'm not gay. I just I'm not gay. I just I think guys are very attractive.
I mean, they are. They are. There's so many fucking handsome dudes. Like, I see them, I'm just like, fuck.
You piece of shit.
Fuck you.
Chad Michaelberry.
Oh, yeah.
Get
you.
the fuck out of here.
You.
What's that soccer guy? The only soccer player anybody knows?
David Beckham?
Okay, I guess there's two of them.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Those two, both of them.
They're both handsome.
Fuck both of them.
Dude, the more that I found out, like, because, like, David Beckham is, I mean, they have a fucking movie called Bend It Like Beckham. Like, he's a fucking massive, he doesn't play anymore, and he's just still as big and prominent in soccer than, I mean, he's basically an icon. It's like what you'd say Michael Jordan, because, like, he doesn't play anymore, but you know Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but
But
in fairness, it's more like he's more like Michael Phelps. Like, okay, you're good at what you do, but is what you do really that good?
Like, it's just swimming.
It's just
everyone can swim.
You fucking idiot! Like, you can go fast. Who gives a fuck? You go down there.
All right, I get it. I fucked up my analogies. Okay, I get it. All right, I'll rethink that.
Like fucking Lance Armstrong. Like, yeah, he's good, but who gives a fuck?
He just goes fast on a fucking bike.
And he took steroids to do it, you fucking loser. God. No, but he did a lot for cancer or something.
Yeah, apparently.
I used to wear the little fucking
The
wristband.
Livestrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too if they fit my wrist.
Oh, sorry.
They started cutting off my circulation in my hand.
You had to wear it as a ring.
They're like, oh, I love your Livestrong thumb ring.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks, man.
Well, on the opposite spectrum,
Go on.
that's going to be a really, really bad joke. I'm glad I can catch myself at this point. I was going to finish.
Save it after. Save it after.
Yeah.
This is the Patreon part of the podcast.
I was just going to say some people could wear it as a choker. But I was going to...
Go on.
No, I was just going to...
Oh, okay.
Anorexia is not funny.
No, it's not. Eating disorders aren't great.
They are.
I mean, how many pieces can I eat in one night? 2?
I would much rather
do I throw it up?
I would much rather be on the opposite spectrum of an eating disorder rather than I can't stop.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I can't. It's like the only thing that gives me comfort. I can't stop.
Carbs! Please.
Because I've thought about, like, eating disorders in the sense of, like, alcoholism. And because they're similar in the sense that, you know, it's like if you're addicted to fucking heroin, right? Addiction's terrible in the sense that I've been around it my entire life. I get it.
Yeah.
If you're addicted to food, it's literally everywhere.
Oh, dude.
If you're addicted to booze, it's literally everywhere. Maybe heroin, not so much.
You're not gonna find it.
You can't find it. You can't find it at like the gas station and be like, you're looking at them like turtle fucking brownies. You're like, it's the same thing. It's like, it's just,
Can we make fun of some addictions, though?
Oh, I feel like I've earned being able to make fun of all addictions.
Hey, how about you fucking losers that put up your house on gambling, you fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah,
you have kids. Like, what
Get off DraftKings. What the fuck are you
You
doing?
fucking loser. There are certain addictions I don't feel sympathy for. Like, oh, you can't stop eating nickels? You fucking idiot. Stop eating nickels.
Like, oh, you're eating the garden again? You're just eating dirt? What the fuck? Get yourself together. Go talk to someone.
You can get iron other ways, you fucking loser.
It's like my dogs when they're eating fucking like grass because their stomach's upset. I'm like,
Yeah.
stop! Just stop!
Fucking stop. You can stop.
Yeah. No, there's some that you can. I don't know.
Orders.
Yeah, I'm like,
Fucking
oh wait, how many fucking cigarette butts you got saved?
quit shitting in a bucket and clean up your bathroom.
It's that fucking lady eating soup. Yeah. It's like, is that shit on there? Like, yep. It's my poop bucket. Just eating fucking Campbell's fucking minestrone soup out
Why
of
would
this fucking...
anybody help her?
Be like, you're like you
You're
look
lost.
you look at her, she looks like she's already got sepsis in her blood. And you're like, yeah, I can look at you and I can tell that you've been eating shit for 20 years. Your fucking face looks green.
Are we just gonna pretend like some people don't just need to go? Are we just gonna pretend that? Like,
all right, okay. Like, I get all life is precious. I get that.
I don't.
But you're eating shit, and I would say that deserves the wall.
Like regardless.
It's like we become so like right wing, like military. Be like, okay, so you can't do this, or you go like gulag or the wall. Like, eat shit, go to the wall.
You're to the wall, you fucking loser.
I've seen you eat a turd. Fucking wall.
Gone.
No.
Like, all lives matter is disrespectful in two aspects. One, it takes away from a very important Black Lives Matter movement.
I love that we went from eating shit to all lives matter.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
This is
I'm
chaos.
just saying, all lives matter is disrespectful because one, it takes away from a great movement that's going on right now, and two, not all lives matter.
True.
Like, you're eating, there's poop on your bowl. Like, you don't matter.
Yeah, it's like okay. Here's my hierarchy of people that don't matter. You have rapists, you have pedophiles, people who eat shit, all sit on the wall.
Yeah, and the people that use the fucking shrug emoji too much.
And the fucking like, monocle
you
emoji.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, dude. I'm so. It's like that's another reason why I'm getting rid of social media. It's not because of like.
We're gonna do text now.
Yeah, we're just gonna text.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited.
And so yeah, everything's deleted. You can't deactivate Instagram, but I just deleted it. I deactivated my Twitter and I deactivated my Facebook. But I need to still be able to talk to my sister. So that's kind of the thing I got to figure out. Maybe we'll email.
Just keep Messenger.
Oh,
Delete
right.
Facebook,
It's not. It's two separate things.
Yeah, two separate things.
Okay. It's like another thing that I've noticed with like this whole movement is that I've noticed people that I know for a fact are pieces of shit, racists, homophobes. They'll say shit because they just like it's so ingrained in like how they grew up, and then they're posting shit about Black Lives Matter. I'm like, you are the biggest fucking hypocrite I've ever seen, and it makes me so fucking mad.
Yep.
It's like you are doing this for the clout. You are doing this for you. You don't give a fuck about anybody else. I don't give a shit. Oh my god! And it's like to the point where it's like, or it's like, we'll talk about this later because I'll give you a direct name.
No, I get it.
I'll give you a direct name that I'm not going to say on here. But it's like,
do they own something?
No, not that. No, not that. No. But it's but then it's also like the people that are like so pro like. It's like, I know you're a shitty person, and I know that you've done, like, you're manipulating, and I know that you, like, took advantage of people in a way that isn't right without just saying the word rape. I know.
Ooh.
And then they'll post stuff that it's, like, anti-rape shit. Like, everybody should be anti-rape.
Yeah.
I get that. Like, I've had dreams of just going around killing rapists. It's fucking great. I love those dreams. Because they are
a video game.
They're the fucking scum of the earth. They really are. Like I have. That's who I think about when I was telling you about plunging my thumbs in their eyes. That should be my hire me up and I'll go around to rapists and just thumb out their eyes.
Are you not a bounty hunter?
I should be. Fuck
me and you.
That's our calling,
dude.
We could be like good cop, bad cop, but like both fuck you and then we'll just kill you.
I'm down.
I've thought about it. If we're getting real, I've thought about killing a lot of people. Don't go in my basement.
That Billy Madison list.
Yeah.
Where he's
just like he puts lipstick on.
Sure glad I called that guy. You know what's worse than...
But what I was saying, I'll sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I'm just trying to finish this thought.
Finish it.
It's like the people that... You're still... They're still manipulating people to think that they're good. And right now is an easy time to do it because it's so easy to just retweet. It's so easy. Like, where's your own genuine thought? It doesn't. It's funny because it doesn't exist. And it's so easy to just hit that retweet or just like copy and paste what someone else has said. And I get it because I know bullshit and I know who they are as a person.
Yep. Like I know.
Fuck.
That shit, yeah. I can't wait to hear who it is.
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
I'm excited.
You're gonna like it.
You know what's annoying to me? Not annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go on one tangent that isn't annoying, and then I'm gonna go on a tangent that is annoying. The isn't annoying is like the posts I see from just people that I follow or are friends with on social media, and they're like, I do believe that like white silence is damage, like especially right now, but being silent on social media is completely different than being silent. Like, I don't need to give you, and you as in anybody that feels like silence on social media is damaging, I don't need to give you a 2-paragraph explanation on social media on my stance on anything, let alone this issue.
Like, it's so funny to think that we have to like bring up social media.
Yes.
Right? Like, isn't that fucking insane?
Yes.
It's like, I have to explain on this thing that was created why I'm a good person.
If I see somebody being racist on Facebook and I don't say something, that doesn't make me a part of the problem. If I see somebody being racist at Circle K and I don't say something, then yes, I'm a part of the problem. The reason I say that is people are keyboard warriors. Like,
There's a huge line of defense in between that.
Never.
Like, you're gonna persuade somebody over Facebook? Yeah. You're gonna persuade your Uncle Dan?
Yeah, like for real. Like, but if I'm at a gas station or a store or out in public and somebody says something racist, there's my chance.
You were face to face.
There's where
with ready to rock and roll.
Yes, 100%. So that is kind of annoying to me. Where it's just like, if you're not saying something now, you're part. I'm like, dude, I don't need. What does it like? Okay, I share this. I share this picture. I share this post. So what? Now I'm like what? That made me think.
Like, am I complicit into like?
But think of all the closet racists that are retweeting and sharing.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. It's like,
okay, yeah. So now what?
It's like, great, you're full of shit. Oh my god, I hate.
Now what is annoying is I'm seeing a lot of my friends, a lot of my white friends, giving advice and instructions and point of views and all of these kinds of crazy fucking things about how to be involved in this movement.
No,
Dude.
You you as a white person, you're going to tell how oppressed people should react?
Dude, long, lengthy posts.
I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Like sharing, like, dude, it blows my fucking mind. I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up and listen. I think that's like the biggest.
Yeah, that's what we talked about last time. It's just like,
just shut the fuck up.
We as white people we've made literally everything about us. So when something isn't about us, we feel weird that we need to interject and say what we think. This is what should happen. Fuck you. And you just fucking listen, and that's it. It's like, you just need to fucking listen.
Just need to listen.
Because this isn't about you.
I'm gonna read you how this starts off. I'm just gonna read you
No, I can't wait.
Just like the first 2 sentences of this long ass post. And it. Oh, dude, it's so annoying. Oh, I might not be able to. But. I don't know, dude. Yeah, like you said, like. As a white person, you don't. I'm sorry, you just don't have a voice right now. Like, you just don't.
Yeah.
I can't find it, but that's fine.
That's probably for the best.
It started off with like, I understand.
Nope, you don't.
No,
you don't.
I truly believe that she thinks that this is the right stance. And like, I truly believe she isn't racist, and I believe everything that she posts about it, I believe she's genuine about it. But like, it starts off with, I understand that as a white person, it is my, what word does she use? It's my responsibility. She said, as a white person, it is my responsibility to educate other white people on black issues. Dude, and that triggered me, and that's how she opened up this fucking long ass post. And I'm like, dude, it's not your responsibility. And honestly, anything that you say, like, it might be wrong because it's not your issue to speak on. Your issue, like, this is my perspective, and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm open to learning. My perspective as a white person on this issue is, don't be racist and call out people who are doing racist shit. And that's it. It's like, and try to understand. Anything else, like, I'm not here to educate my 72-year-old grandpa. I'm going to call him out when he says something fucked up. But it's not my responsibility to, like, how can I? Like, other than saying, hey, that was fucked up to say because it's racist, like, I can't give him firsthand experiences. I can't give him, I like, what can I give him? You know what I mean? Like, so that's just how I feel.
Yeah, with you, because you've never experienced like what people are out there fighting. Like what you're able to do is take a fucking, like, take a break, and not break in the sense of like not be active, but take a break and letting people that need to speak, that have the history and the knowledge.
So correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm not comparing the two. I just feel like in the moment this is a good comparison. We all think rape is bad. We all think racism is bad. If you've never been raped, who are you to speak about rape in a way other than just being an ally of not having people rape people? Like, that's it. Like, I'm not going to tell you how to handle
I'm not
being raped.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell how someone's reaction is wrong. Yeah. Because I've never experienced it, but I'm not, it's like, I'm going to listen. Like, that's it. It's just like, goes back to listening and being there for that person.
Just listen.
Fucking hell.
And don't rape people.
That's it.
We just solved it. Just don't.
Stop.
I don't know, dude. I just think.
And it's like, because like that, oh my, like that could be a whole entire episode, honestly.
And I'm not posting on social media all the time about it, partially because of what I've said of I can't experience that, so what's my opinion? Like, so, like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of lost where I was going with that.
No, it's fine. I think the whole idea of us needing to be vigilant in our posting on social media is absurd.
Yes, that's my point. Is this shit isn't new, and I'm so glad that it has hit this like peak. Like, all 50 states protested. That's the first time in civil rights history ever to where like I think it's fucking great the attention this is getting. I am 100% in support no matter what. But y'all white people are fucking advocates now? Now?
It's
like,
easy to be the advocate now.
So
like, where were you any other time?
And I think that would say more about me if I hopped on, not even like hop on this train, because we're talking about people's fucking lives and like
I know it's easy to like just like the rhetoric that we use,
yeah,
the word, the like the verbiage,
the word choice,
and, because it's way more important than hopping on a train. Because like
Yeah.
people are still dying.
But this isn't news to us. This isn't new. This isn't. It's crazy to me because my stance before George Floyd died and after is the exact same stance. The amount of effort I've put into changing anything is the exact same. And that doesn't have to do with the issue being important or not. It's just like, I don't give a shit about anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's...
I think, yeah, like also, like, because this goes into what you're saying, that there's now that it's hit a point that people that this doesn't impact are starting to take no, and then they can like almost, it's the people
it's trendy.
They can find the benefit of it. It's
the
like,
benefit, yes.
well, because like, dude, 3 years ago is when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, and now the commissioner and fucking owners of teams.
Sorry, we're wrong.
Yeah,
dude.
Now it is.
It's only,
like now.
It's only because everybody's hopping on this fucking.
Yes, that's it,
dude. It's only because, dude. Oh my god, most people.
They're doing it for their own benefit now.
And
it's to be like, oh, we're an ally now. No, you're not. You're not. You're not an ally at all.
And nobody wants your fucking white ass opinion, dude. I'm sorry.
Nobody does.
And
Nobody wants my opinion on. I say it. I don't post about it because nobody needs to hear it. That's it. It's not that nobody wants to hear it. Nobody needs to hear my thoughts on this.
Nope.
Is what I feel is like, and because I don't even call my own thoughts progressive, because I'm just like, this isn't progressive. It's not about being like, it's progress from being like, oh, black people shouldn't die. Well, of fucking course not. If that's not progressive, that should just be it. You know what I mean?
Yep. No.
Like when people are like, oh, we're progressive and are now this brand new thought process. It's 2020, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I've put in my own work to become quote unquote more woke, in the sense I've put in my own work because it's the right thing to do. And once I've been putting in work for over a decade of how to change not change, but just feel what other people that I don't know their lives are going through. Like empathy is a great thing. Empathy really is a great thing. Is that a tornado siren?
It's either a tornado siren or a test, but maybe tornado.
That's fucking dope.
Either way, we're gonna die.
Someday.
I don't know. I like to think of myself
because right, like when you think about it, it's like if you were just thinking to yourself, I'm progressive in my own stance. There's absurdity in that, because you're thinking that like at one point, I get it, the norm was this, but that doesn't mean that like you becoming more progressive and thinking that like maybe that shouldn't, because there's learning for everybody, but you got to put in the work, and progressive isn't you retweeting people and then not doing shit about it.
Nope. It's not progressive at all. I don't know, dude.
Like, again, this isn't about like you and I. This isn't about a podcast of two white guys talking about it. This is, if you want my advice on what you should do, you should put in your own work. And you should realize that the world of your own skewed perspective of being landlocked in an East Central Indiana perspective, dude, yeah. You need to branch out. And there's thousands of people that you could read excerpts from. There's books you can read. Even if you don't,
go get some life experience.
The best part is like people that are so like trying to make people happy in this whole thing. It's like, I'm not here to to like push people into thinking of what they don't want to believe in. It's like, I am. I will gladly tell you that you're wrong. Because people are like, I don't want confrontation. It's like, well, I'm not confronting anything about my own personal beliefs out loud because it's not my point to say. It's none. It's nothing. And if somebody was to be like, we need to know that you're an ally, then 100% you should hear me. Just hear me. But I'm not going to go above and beyond and be like, I really need you to think this thought about me. Yeah, like this isn't about me.
That's
narcissistic. That's what people are posting about. They're like, I'm posting this. Do I without the thought of repercussions of what's actually going on? This just makes me feel better in this moment.
Dude, with what we're talking about, I need you to read this, and I hope. Why is it liked? Oh, because she's famous now. God damn it. It's got one of those famous. Okay. Coming to you with all the love in the world, I fully embrace that it's my duty as a white person to educate my fellow white people about the injustices black people face every day.
Yep.
It's not. Hey, if we're going to learn anything today, it's not. That's like, dude, it's no different. Oh my God, dude, that blows my fucking mind. Like, I'm sure there were allies of Jewish people during the Holocaust, but it's not your responsibility to educate people. No, like, it's just not.
It's their own. They need to, from people that have a perspective. I don't have a perspective. Your
responsibility is to call out people who are doing fucked up shit. And if you don't want to call them out on social media because there's literally no fucking way to get your point across on a keyboard. Nobody's going to listen to that. Nobody's going to, like, you might be able to, but the odds are very slim. Like, if you hear somebody saying some shit on fucking in public, then stand up and say something. But you don't have to be a keyboard warrior. You don't. That's my opinion. Like, if I see, like, no. Because on social media, somebody else can get them. And that, like, I don't know. But if we're somewhere in public and somebody says some fucked up shit,
there you go.
There's my chance. But other than that, dude, listen, shut the fuck up, be an ally, protest, all of it. But don't ever think as a white person it's your responsibility to educate other white people on a different person's issue. Somebody that deals with something that you'll never be able to deal with. That's not your responsibility. There's no way that it could be your responsibility. You can't speak about it because you can't experience it.
Nope.
All right, we did it.
All right. Great episode.
Hey, love you guys. We're out of here. Bye.